Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Grammy.
I'm Matt.
I'm Tracy.
I'm Megan.
I'm Aunt Becky.
I'm Mimi.
Hi, I'm Uncle Jeremy.
I'm Grandpa.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys.
And girls.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Welcome back, everyone. It's so nice to see ya. I'm getting a slower start to my morning than usual. I was up at the house taking care of Callie this morning. Usually because of our work schedules, Lauren gets Callie up, gets her breakfast. But today that was my job because Lauren needed to go down to the farm market early because we had to get all of the orders ready. Now today we're gonna experience a wild temperature change that I've never seen. Probably a 50-degree difference from now to tonight. And because of that, we opened up the farm market an hour earlier. As you can see, they've already got the farm market all set up and the whole family is here and ready to work. Who's making all the noise in here?
That would be me.
We do have a lot of baked goods that are not for orders. They have been put out for customers. And then in the kitchen, Grammy and Rhonda have been working very hard this morning as usual. We have a whole bunch of pies right here. And then when we move into the back room, all of these bags are orders that we have on this table. All of these bags are orders, and then everything along these shelves, these are also orders. So a lot of prep work has gone into today to try and make it go smoothly. It's gonna be a stressful one, but we'll figure it out. So Matthew, we're not opening for another hour, but what's the issue already?
It's raining right now, and it's like 50 degrees. But by lunchtime, it's going to be snowing and like 20 degrees. So we have a lot of orders for people to pick up today. And so we're expecting them to come very early. So we opened an hour early today, but we didn't tell anybody. So they're not all here yet.
Well, I'll tell you what, there is geese flying everywhere this morning. Just all this honking. Look at this guy. He's got his boots there. I thought Grandpa was just walking around barefoot. How do you feel about working in this today?
I hate slop. Only put silage in the feeders under the roof.
That was the plan today.
Yeah. If we need more, we'll feed more later after the snow stops.
Grandpa, you're crazy. It's not snowing, it's raining. Just wait. There we go. Well, fortunately, I won't be slipping and falling on ice this morning. Just looking over the herd really quickly, making sure none of the cattle are shivering. Well, they all look pretty good. It's been colder than it has been today, but the rain is a very cold rain. And I just want to make sure everybody's dry and everybody looks healthy. Good morning, everybody. It just sounds wonderful outside right now. Now all of you know we grind our own feed for our cattle, but when we are feeding the calves to encourage them to eat a little bit more grain, we do give them a sweet feed. It just adds to the nutrients that they get already, and that sweet feed, it's a little more flavorful. It encourages them to eat a little bit more. As you've seen in the last video, we got the heaters hooked up for our greenhouses. We're not too concerned about the cold, but we like to make sure that they're eating plenty because that also helps to keep them warm. We do have a round bale in here. This will be enough hay for the next week, which makes it a lot easier on us. We don't want to be moving stuff around while it's too cold. So this morning, even though we've all decided we don't want to be outside too much, there are a few jobs that need to be done. We need to feed some hay and we need to get the animals taken care of. I'm gonna run up and grab some silage right now. Dad is gonna be moving into greenhouse number 6. He's gonna start feeding the calves in greenhouse number 6. Basically all the calves in there still get milk. It takes a little bit of extra effort to get all of them fed, but he's getting started on them now. Oh, I can't see. Oh, little windshield wiper saving the day. I'm so glad we put the door back on the skid steer loader. I'll grab some. What's up, big boy? Now we feel it's pretty important because it's going to be so cold and because of all of the moisture that we get some bedding down. Now I haven't fed these cattle yet. I'm waiting to feed them after we get finished with the bedding. Usually when we start adding bedding, all the cattle start to leave the barn. I don't think they want to leave today, probably because of the weather. They're hanging around right here even though Daniel's driving in and out. It just goes to show the animals know what's coming. They know how cold it's gonna get. But once Daniel does get finished with putting the sawdust in, I'm gonna add some grain so they can start eating. I'll use it. Back up. Now we're putting some bedding down for the penned up cattle. I've got them all pushed to the right side of the pen so that Daniel can work on the left side. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. That's right. Who's my big boy? That's right. That's a boy. That's a good boy. All right, everyone. Whoa! Let's move to the other side. Let's move to the other side. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. Thank you so much. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go around this side. You don't need to go under there. Okay, you're going under. Yep. Yes. You guys are gonna get your grain soon. Before we can dump the grain in, we still need to add a bale of hay for the outside cattle. I don't think so. Don't tell me you're cleaning the skid steer loader.
I'm not, the rain is.
Just the way we like it. All the feeders are full and there's plenty of soft, warm bedding down. From the time we started feeding till now, the temperature has dropped 10 degrees and we've been feeding for a little bit over an hour. I've mentioned it a few times in the past. I prefer to use straw for the chickens over the sawdust. One thing, it really helps to keep the eggs clean and the chickens enjoy scratching through it. One of the only drawbacks we have to using straw as bedding is it's a little more expensive. And some people will say you can't put a price on the comfort of your animals. And I agree with that statement to an extent. We could put sawdust down and it would do the same job. However, the chickens really enjoy picking through the straw. It's the only animal that we really use straw as bedding for anymore. And as the price of straw continues to rise, especially for small square bales, because it seems less people are baling them. We do like using straw more than sawdust, even though it's a little more expensive. It works out for us. Now, if these chickens were a big aspect of the farm, if we raised thousands and thousands and thousands of chickens, I might be inclined to use sawdust more. That way we can make a little more income. But since we only have a few hundred chickens, I'm happy using straw. It's not that big of a deal. It's only a few bales a week. And I like seeing my chickens pick through straw. It makes me feel good. Now, we all have a different job today. But Matthew, what is your unique job?
Keeping Callie entertained while all the girls help customers.
Yeah, it's a busy job, right?
Say apple. A cow?
It must be really busy out here if you have Matthew watching Callie.
It's insanity. It has been pretty busy. People are trying to beat the weather.
The farm market is very, very busy now. We got Callie with Grandpa. I'm gonna show you how the weather has changed outside. Oh my. It's a lot colder, and it's snowing now. But we still have customers showing up. But the temperature is dropping fast. Thank you so much. And Lauren's gonna be staying down here helping with the farm market, and I'm taking Callie up to put her down for a nap. We're down at the store again. Callie is in her work outfit. Yeah, that's how you get work done. Or in the dress. Show me your shoes. Look at those shoes. Wow. We have been very busy, as you can see. We only have a few things left over here. We also have a few orders that still need to be picked up, but it is nothing compared to what we had this morning. Tomorrow's gonna be busy, just not as busy as today. Now, if you recall from this morning, the temperatures weren't too bad. I believe at around 10 o'clock we had 45 degrees is what the temperature was. Now the temperature is 10 degrees and the real feel is -5 at the moment. Compared to outside, it is much warmer in here. And it's not hard to figure out why it's warmer in here. As we come to the back of the greenhouse, yes, the heater is actually running. I wasn't expecting the heaters to start working this early on. I mean, we still have a little bit of sunshine, but if the heater wasn't running in here, ooh, it'd be pretty chilly. Now, the high for today was actually 12:01 a.m. That was the warmest it was today. At about 8 o'clock, it was 55 degrees, and the low for tonight is gonna be 0. Now, the temperature change is pretty big. Now, real feel, I'm not sure what that's gonna be. Right now, it being -5, that's pretty cold for us. But fortunately, all the cattle look good, and none of the calves had an issue with drinking down their milk. Whew. Yeah, that wind is cold. Let's see here, water bowl number 1, looking good. Now, we do have heaters hooked up to the water bowls, but it's still good to check. And water bowl number 2, we're good over here. I'm just standing here and I can hear the wind howling through the hollow. The horses are out right now, but the only reason they're out is because they were left in last night. They had to get all their stalls cleaned. They've all got their blankets on, so they're fine. I guess once the boys finish up cleaning stalls, all those horses will be back in for the night. Callie, what are you doing? Callie's still running register even though the farm market's now closed. And since the farm market's closed, we're taking everything and putting it into the cooler. And what's funny is we couldn't even put this stuff outside because if we put it outside, it'll freeze. Callie. Nope, we're good. It's cold. Well, everyone, we have made it up to the house. And as you can see, there is much more light in here. Check that out. It's a little too bright. Since there's no dinner on the table, it's date night. That means this is where we're going to be ending the video. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.